Howdy champions, how are you doing? Well, today's video is for students, employees and entrepreneurs. Students because you guys have got your results recently. It may have gone good or bad, I don't know. Employees because the current situation, salary cuts, job losses, or maybe job loss that is going to happen for you in the future, or it's uncertain. And for my dear entrepreneurs, you guys are struggling with everything around you, right? Your vision, your company, your employees, your own family, your office, plethora of things, right? So this video is for all of you. If you are upset, anxious, depressed, keep watching this video right till the end. I have got your back. Welcome back champions. You know the reason why I call you champions? Because you guys definitely are. You know, the very fact that you're watching this video tells me two things. Number one, you've not given up in spite of your failures. Number two, you're looking for a solution. And both of these things are sign of a champion. You are my champion. Do champions don't feel bad? Well, of course they do. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips that you can use to make sure you are able to manage that so-called failure with ease. But before I do that, let me tell you this. I am not an expert on stress management. In fact, all that I'm going to share with you is coming from my own experience. I have had loads and loads of failures. Loads and loads of depressing times, loads and loads of anxious movement. In fact, I have some of them happening to me even in this phase. So I'm no different. I'm simply going to share with you what has worked for me. So first things first, it's funny that our world kind of respects experience. What the hell is this word experience? It's nothing but the time that anybody has spent looking at too many good things, experiencing them, and too many bad things, experiencing them. When we respect experience, then I don't understand why we create taboo around failures. So if you fail today and if somebody is tagging you with that term failure, it's not your fault. It's just the funny way our world operates. Anxiety, depression, fear, happiness, sadness, all of this is a play of our mind. Our mind is like the greatest computer ever that we've experienced. And the mind has these two fantastic features. Number one, imagination. We can imagine superb things when we are in a very good mood. When I win a deal in my business or when a customer appreciates my work, I become so happy that I can imagine myself in Trident. You know, Trident in Nariman Point in Mumbai is what my goal is. I want that to be my office. So I can very easily imagine that. And as I imagine, I feel more and more nice. That's what imagination does. It can multiply our current feeling thousands and lakhs of times. Number two, reasoning. Now that's another funny feature that we have in our mind. When you can reason things well, you are suddenly able to take yourself out of the equation. You end up saying things like, okay, that is what did not work, which is why this happened. Or these and these things were not present, that is why the situation is like that. But when you're not able to reason yourself, oh my God, it can be sensitively depressing, because then you only are the person to be blamed, and that amplifies the already sad feeling that you had because of that stupid tag failure. Stress is like a virus, my friend. It kind of infects both of these features, imagination and reasoning, and the result is a depressed human soul. So here are the 5 tips that I personally use when I undergo situations like that. Number 1, let the energy out. Whenever you are depressed or whenever you are happy, there is this pile up of energy within you. When you're happy, you want to like scream at top of the world. You want to know everybody know that you got 90%, you got a new job which has 30-40% increment on your salary, you won a new client or a new company started working with you as an entrepreneur, and you are super excited. The same thing happens when you are encountering a failure. It kind of magnifies everything that is bad, and then you have this pile up of bad energy. What do you do with it? The more you try and control sitting on your chair, the more it's going to trouble you. So let that bad energy out. Now, how do you do that? Very simple. Go for a brisk walk. Walk fast. When you walk fast, your energy is going to get drained. Work out. Go to the gym. These days you can't go to the gym. So work out in the house. Do squats, do push-ups, jump. Work out. Let that energy out. Point number 2, disconnect. It's extremely important to take yourself out of that environment where you experience sadness. So if you can change your room. Go to another room. Maybe sit in the hall. Maybe sit in the balcony. Go play with your dog. Watch a movie. Play a game. Pursue your hobby. And if you don't have one, construct one of all I care. But disconnect yourself from that environment. Stop thinking about it. Sometimes best ideas come after disconnection. You know what I'm referring to? The toilet pot story. The best ideas come there because we go there immediately after we've had a good night's sleep after a disconnection. The third thing, remind yourself of all the successes. Social media, use it. Just scroll down, go to your older post, happy ones by the way. Have a look at that. Go through albums, the older ones when you were in college, and for college students when you were in school. Look at the trophies that you've got. Look at the certificates that you've got. And when you look at that, think and imagine how that day was when you got that certificate. How were those days when you were going in the school and it was raining and you had all your self drenched in water and you were jumping from one puddle to another puddle. How was that feeling? When you look at things that were successes or happy moments of the past, it's like reliving that old song. You will get the same energy repeated. Fool your mind. Go back and remind yourself of the successes. Point number 4, accept it and then follow it up by making a routine. Now, why I say accept it? Because everything that you are thinking right now in the state of that depressed feeling is imagination, and imagination is fiction, right? It's not reality. How can you fight something that's not reality? You cannot, right? And the more you try and fight it, the more you will lose, and losing is equal to failure. So the only thing that's going to happen is magnification of your bad mood, and you don't want it. So simple way of dealing with that is to accept it. Say, okay, if this is the situation, so be it, and accept it. Follow it up with a routine. List down the things that you can do through the day. It could be working out, it could be meditating, it could be working on your hobby, it could be watching a series or watching a movie, it could be playing something, it could be going out with the dog, whatever that is. Set reminders of all you carry in your mobile phone. Let the smartphone do some smart things. Remind you of all of those tasks. Simply go ahead following the routine. Don't make a goal. No, because making a goal means you have to imagine the future. And remember something, your imagination feature is hijacked, is virus infected right now. So you don't want to use it. Just make a routine and follow it. Point number 5, get involved, become busy. Now what I mean by that, no breaks in your routine. You finish one task, jump on to another. Don't analyze or think, okay, did I do a good job when I worked out? Did I do a good job? Did I burn enough calories when I walked? You don't have to think of all of that. Just keep busy. Get tired at the end of the day and go to bed. Now, I'm a great fan of celebrating success, but all you leaders out there, all you teachers out there, all you parents out there, celebrating success is important, not at the cost of demonizing failure. you have to maintain the balance. We all know this. All motivational quotes have something to do with failure. That must have some importance, right? So failure is not bad. It is just another set of experience that life offers to us. Embrace it with the same love. If you like this video and if you resonated with me, go hit the like button. Make me happy, and I want this to be a memorable memory for me. Share this with all your friends, colleagues, and anybody who feels sad or who's currently happy but may need this video in the future. Put this video in your library. Mention in the comment box what are your arsenals, what have you got to handle failure, sadness, depression, anxiety. We will all want to learn from your experience. Go hit that subscribe button, show your love to that red icon. It's beautiful. And until we meet next time, keep propelling.